Okay.
Let's try this.
Just on autofocus.
No.
She denied.
I'm not doing well here.
No, you're not. Anybody would think you're rubbish at this.
Hey guys, it's been a few days and the reason is I've had a lot to do. It's been work, and then I had family visit and all sorts, so it's been a few days since I had a vlog. I don't like doing that, but that's the situation that we're in at the moment. I want to start today by having a look at the games that have turned up. We went out over the weekend and had a look around CX. I've had a few orders come in and things like that, so I've got a few games I want to get through before I start work and everything else. Let's start off with this one. Now, I played this at a friend's house on the Mega Drive back, oh my goodness, back in the early 90s. It was a lot of fun, so I'm happy to have picked it up today for the PlayStation 2 with its re-release. It's James Pond, codename Robocod. Now, it's in pretty good condition because I've changed the case over. The case was damaged beyond all repair, but it's got a good condition manual, good condition game. This is fun, but not the original Mega Drive version. It's got changed levels. The levels are different. They've been reorganised, reworked for a new version, so it's actually quite an interesting remake, and I enjoyed it. It's another one that's a very good, enjoyable game is Gauntlet, what is it, Seven Sorrows? Yeah, Seven Sorrows. Bit of damage on the front. It's got like ridges. I think it's been water damaged at some point, but it's a pretty good game. Written all over. The CD, as you can see, is written all over. The manual is missing, and the box has writing on it, but the game is great. I'll be playing that a lot because it's just so fluid. Everything just moves so smoothly and so well. It's great. A lot of fun. Another one that's a lot of fun, King of Fighters 2001 to 2002. Sorry, 2000 to 2001. Everything's here in great condition. It's a fun fighting game. I can see why SNK were known well for their fighters, but yeah, it's a lot of fighting game anyway. GeForce, Disney, late one. It's decent condition. Everything's here. Feels a little bit cheap, but seems like a decent action platform. It might be worth another look. This one I probably won't play an awful lot though. But Ugly Martians, Zoom or Doom. You know that thing where the PlayStation had a situation where if there's a one genre that's in, they had far too many of them. Racing was one of them. Kart races, extreme races, things like that. But it's all here anyway. I've taken the receipt out because I'm keeping it in there. But it's all here. It's a functional thing, but it might as well be Crazy Frog Racer because it feels and plays the same way. Here's an interesting one. Continue on the racing theme. Midway Arcade Treasures 3. It's all races. It's interesting stuff though. It's like Badlands, Super Off-Road, race driving, like the sequel to Hard Driving, which Chinny Vision did a video on, so if I can I'll link in the description bar if I remember. It was a good game, and it's all here, good condition, so I'm happy to have that. I'm happy to play it. It's fun, it's interesting. This one I think my sister will play next time we see her, so hi Beth. Look at that. Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge. It seems like an action platformer, manual's missing, but the case is in really good condition, so I don't know what happened to the manual. But yeah, she'll be playing that when she comes down, no doubt. This one, another one that's a lot of fun, Crash of the Titans. Again, manual missing though. I'm a bit annoyed for that. Some of the more expensive ones, they don't have manuals. I'm moving through these quick because there's not much I can say. Crash of the Titans, played very well, smooth, really good flow, it was fun, and the unskippable intro cut sequence there. I don't ever put an unskippable cut sequence in a game. All you do is annoy people. At least it was mildly humorous. This one, I have no idea what I'm doing with it. Again, no manual, so I can't find out. It just seems odd. It's like some sort of puzzle game, I think. But yeah, it's an old one, though, 2000, so they didn't really know what they were doing. They hadn't really found out what the PlayStation 2 could do. But yeah, happy to have it anyway. This one, however, I like it. Straight into it. Got straight into it. Soundscope 3. Really good. Excellent condition case. Excellent condition manual. Got all the bumps there, and the game is in great condition too. Very happy to have that. Moving on very quickly, I'm trying to get through these quick because I've got work to do. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Now, I thought this only came out on Xbox 360, PS3 and Wii, but it's got a PlayStation 2 version, which appears to be a little bit rushed. The Wii version is far superior, it's got more intuitive controls. This one seems a little bit difficult to play, but it is here, all in good condition, decent manual and everything. So, it's nice to add to the collection. I'll continue playing the Wii version, however. This one, oh my goodness. I like Columns. Columns is a great puzzle game. I'm not as keen on the Mega Drive version as I was on the Game Gear version, but then again I grew up playing the Game Gear version. This version, however, is a lot of fun. Puyo Pop Fever. Yeah. It's Columns. It's Columns, what can I say? But it's got weird cutscenes and all sorts in it, so it's got a story mode involved with the game. All in great condition. It wasn't in great condition when I got it though. I've had to change the case, but now it looks brilliant. Manual's in great condition. Wonderful game. This one, the moment I finish this video, I will be putting into a plastic protective slipcase. It's Magna Carta. Really, really good condition. It looks like an interesting game. Hardly been played. Great condition. Manual. Everything's here. Fantastic condition. I don't know what why the manual, like, look at the condition of that image. What is it supposed to be doing? It's just weird, but it's an enjoyable game, and I will be enjoying playing that at some point once I get through a few others. Trying to go through the Assassin's Creed series on the 360 at the moment, so I don't have time for another long game, but it looks like the type of thing I'm going to end up playing a lot. It's on my list of games to play. One that isn't on my list of games to play, NFL 2K3. Not an American football fan, but getting it to complete the set. Good condition case, good condition manual. Game runs, and yeah, that's about as much as I can say about it. Another one that I probably won't come back to much. ISS3, International Superstar Soccer 3. It's here to finish the set off. I now have all of the International Superstar Stockers on PlayStation 2, and that's about as much as I can say about that one, because it's a football game. I'm not into football games. It's just how it is. One that was surprisingly good. I mean, when I put this one in, I thought, oh, this is going to be one of those generic, just shovelware crap fests. But it turned out to be surprisingly fun to play. Hummer Badlands. Great condition. Great condition manual and disc and case and all that. A lot of fun, strangely enough. I mean, the graphics are just like, yeah, but what do you expect? The cars are blocky. They're going to be blocky anyway, because they're blocky in real life. Let's move on quick. Winter X Games. Now, if you've played SSX, you'll know what the Winter X Games snowboarding's about, because it's pretty much the same game. It comes from 2000, so I think it predates SSX. And it's a lot of fun. You got tricks, you got racing. I enjoyed it. It's all in great condition. I'll probably be playing that. We'll have a Game Hammer review at some point. One that will definitely be getting a Game Hammer review, because even Jen, the moment she saw it, thought, this looks interesting, is an interesting sound tracker. Now, if you're from the 16 bits with the Amiga, or even the 8 bits, because the CPC had some sound trackers, you'll know what a sound tracker is. You get some short loops of sound, and you can build up music with it. There's a lot of good soundtrack music out there. I believe the Prodigy started with sound trackers and things as well. And this is one of them. EJ Club World, a PlayStation 2 sound tracker. It's really good. I like it. I was playing around with it, and you can make some good tracks with it. So I'm very happy to have good condition with the manual and everything, so I can work out what I'm doing. Jen and I will be trying that out, and we will be doing a Game Hammer review of it. And in the Game Hammer review, I've already planned this out. The background music will be the soundtrack tune that we make. That's how it's going to be. Now let's move on, and we have the final one. Agassi Tennis Generation. This is actually a surprisingly good tennis game. Now, here's the thing. I rate all tennis games based on 2 games. Pete Sampras Tennis and Wii Sports. If you can get anywhere near the control and quality and playability of either of those games, then it's a good game. This comes close. It's not quite Pete Sampras Tennis, but it's good. So I'm really happy to add it to the collection, and hang on, I've just got to adjust this because the inlay's coming out. I'm a little annoyed that it's a replacement case. It's severely damaged on the inlay. The inlay has damage with fingers going through it, and down here it has a bit of a tear. But the game is here, the manual's here, and I can keep it together for the moment, so all in all, not bad. There we are, that's it, and we're now just under 44%, I think it's like 43.97% or something like that. We're 19 games off 1,000, we're getting there. It's gonna get to, I think we're gonna be in the middle of the year before we got the 50% mark, but we're getting there, and that will be our goal for this year. I don't expect it's gonna get any easier to find all this stuff now. I'm getting to the point where I'm having to order certain cheaper ones in because they're just not around, but we are gonna get there. The completion is possible. It's just gonna take a while, but for now, that's it, and I'm off to do some work. See you later. Right guys, we have an interesting situation at the moment. I've come down with something that I've picked up from my parents. It was pretty much inevitable. I was hoping to get a day or more before that would happen, but every part of me is hurting. I can hardly move my shoulder because of the stuff we were doing over the weekend, and also because I'm just not well. So I can't do the comics. I have emails I need to catch up on though, so I'm just going to sit here, do emails, read a book. Hopefully I can get through the final part of this Ghostbusters novelisation that I'm trying to read. It's no wonder that film got cut to pieces. And then I can get a Monday book club up, but it looks like comic work is out of the question. Hopefully I can get the script for Game Hammer done, but it's a case of wait and see at the moment. So let's just hope that I can get things back on track, but my goodness, I feel rotten. So I'm going to go and get myself something to perk myself up, maybe a monster or something like that. And that's it for another day, guys. What I feel like has happened recently, and I'm going to apologise for that, is that I haven't kept up with the vlogs properly. It's been bitty, it's been choppy, and I don't think I've been giving you my best. I've had a lot of work to do, and I've been using that as an excuse for not filming and not putting the effort in. I don't like that. I think that's bad from a filmmaking perspective. And okay, the battery ran out there on my main camera, so let's hope that that's not open for this. What I was saying is, I think that's bad from a filmmaking perspective and also from a viewing perspective. I don't think anyone enjoys something that's half-assed. So I'm making a new resolution. I'm going to get back into filming properly, making good content for you, and I'm going to start that within the next video. So from my perspective, it's today, but from your perspective, it'll be in the next video. So from today, let's get to it.